What up, y'all? This is Zircon, signing back into 6 days of snow. So in the last episode, we finally got introduced to another one of the maids here at the inn. Her name is Yoshiko, and she talked how much she actually respects Kakeuchi. So I will have to agree with her on it because I have no clue exactly. All I'm gonna say is I'm going to agree with her, but at the same time, I'm still gonna say Kakeuchi's a cold-hearted bitch. But anyways, here's the thing though, you said, Yoshiko. Her voice softening. You can say what you want about Miss Kakeuchi, but she does love Reiko. She really, oh yes. This part right here, yes, she probably loves her too much, is what I'm gonna say. And that's why she's so protective and controlling of her. Which really is kind of bad. To me, anyways. That's not something you want to be a part of. But anyway, okay. I did get that feeling, yes. Her love for her daughter seems rather intense. Of course it's intense, Miss Kakeuchi. Miss Kakeuchi doesn't have anyone else in her life to love. Her husband is dead, and she never liked him very much anyways. I'm guessing it was one of those arranged marriages? No? I asked, curious despite myself. Idly, I wondered how I had become such a... I wonder how I'd become such a gossip. I was just as bad as the housewife Sachiko spoke with at her art classes. Not that Sachiko has any aspirations of being a painter. Sachiko doesn't have any aspirations at all, really. She's a remarkably unambitious woman. She only attends those classes. Oh, Sachiko is our wife. She only attends those classes so she can swap recipes and share stories with the legions of other bored, middle-aged women who paint lopsided vases every Wednesday for want of something better to do. Okay. In my defense, there really was nothing else to do in the Azami Inn than swap stories. I've been working here for almost 15 years, and I remember old Nobu, though I can't speak English, or I can't read it very well. Get over it. I don't know, but anyways, he really was old, and that isn't a figure of speech. He had a good 20 years on Miss Kakeuchi. He was 20 years older than Kakeuchi. Wow, that's a big age difference. Then I take it their marriage was not a happy one, I inquired. Yoshiko pondered, glancing to one side as she did so. Well, Nobu wasn't a cruel man. He could be a bit blunt sometimes, but so can Miss Kakeuchi. But maybe she became blunt after being married to him for so long. Yoshiko frowned. I don't think they were unhappy, but they weren't happy either. Oh. It was a middle ground. It was a middle ground. Much like, this guy right here. The guy we're playing as. Hit between him and his wife. They're not happy, but yet they're not unhappy, so. All because of everything has to be just the same thing every day. Then why did Miss Kakeuchi marry him? The villagers say she did it for money. I mean, I guess that happens. But the inn is failing, isn't it? It is now, but that wasn't always the case. The Kakeuchi family used to be rather wealthy. I steepled my fingers together, whatever that means, resting the elbows against the kotatsu and pondered. In any case, Miss Kakeuchi doesn't have any family nearby, said Yoshiko. She doesn't have any friends, and she only has Reiko. She only has Reiko? Then why don't you become friends with her? I mean, well, it's easier said than done, I suppose. That sounds rather stifling, I said, my voice trailing away. I didn't know whether I was talking about Reiko or her mother. It is stifling. It's stifling for both of them, said Yoshiko. Though Reiko loves Miss Kakuichi and Miss Kakuichi apparently undoubtedly loves Reiko, it's not a healthy love. Yeah, by all means. No, it is not a healthy one. I'm worried about them. Both of them. If you truly love something, you should let it go, I said, reciting a tried and tested cliche as old as the shrine in the forest and trees that surrounded it. Yoshiko nodded. That's right. Miss Kakuichi loves Reiko, but I don't think she loves her enough to let her leave. Yeah, I suppose. I passed most of the day in my room, trying to write but getting nowhere. When I closed my eyes, Reiko was all I could think about. Here we go again. Here we go again. Maybe I wasn't so dissimilar to Miss Kakuichi after all. Dissimilar? Okay, I think I understand what that means. Miss Kakuichi clung to Reiko, twining her arms about her like vines because she was desperate and lonely and, above all else, loved her. She loved Reiko so much it was like slow-acting poison. That I will have to agree with. A special kind of sickness. Miss Kakuichi loved her daughter so much it was going to kill her. But wasn't I the same? When Yoshiko had regaled me with stories about a young Reiko attempting to fend off an overly eager suitor, I too had been nettled by the gross injustice of it all. And in such a situation, I fear I would have behaved much like Miss Kakuichi had. It was little wonder, then, that Reiko, who appeared to attract unwholesome men, was kept under such a close eye by her mother. Okay, yeah. Alright, now things are now starting to become understanding. After that incident, Miss Kakuichi must have been even more sensitive to the covert glances of women, and shot her precious little girl. But Reiko was not a little girl anymore. She was a child on the cusp of becoming a young woman. What the heck? Ugh. Okay, whatever. Surely Reiko was old enough now to know what she wanted. But how could one blame Miss Kakuichi for being concerned about our relationship? Wait, what? What? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pass that up. Music, where's the music? I need a little bit of music. Okay, I guess we're gonna go on without music. Okay, I hardly knew Reiko, yet I had been spending a good deal of time with her, away from the protection of Miss Kakuichi's ever-watchful gaze. I remember wondering if that was what this looked like to Miss Kakuichi, a repeat performance from last year, a much belated curtain call. I was another old man trying to steal away her babe. I feel uncomfortable! Just as Miss Kakuichi herself had been stolen years ago. This time, however, the situation was rather more precarious because Reiko wanted to go off with me willingly. What? I wondered why. Was that because she genuinely liked me? Had fireworks stirred her soul so much she wanted nothing more than to stay by my side like a poetic muse? It seemed unlikely. I didn't doubt that Reiko enjoyed my company. She must have, else she wouldn't have sought it out of her own volition. But there was nothing a touch hilarious about the smiles she bequeathed me. They weren't like Yoshiko's smiles, which were casual and easy, without asking for anything in return. I had wondered before, but this thought came back to me during these Reiko-less hours as I stared at the falling snow through my open window. Maybe in her own immature, unsuspecting manner, Reiko was trying to manipulate me. I don't see that. Not in Reiko. I don't see that. The 6th day. I had not seen Reiko the previous day, and I did not see her the following day either. But, that's all I have for today, guys. Okay, so I'm getting more and more uncomfortable with this as it goes on. I'm not sure if I'm liking this. The story's still very, very interesting. Very detailed. But the way the story's progressing is I'm not liking it. But anyways, thank y'all for watching. And if you like this video, press that like button, like a minute. As always, stay active and stay connected, guys. I'll see you on the next one. This is Zircon, signing out. Bye, y'all!